Hi guys, Moonchild back here for another review, and today we're going to be looking at the Tesla half mech mod. Let's have a look. So yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at the Tesla Invader 2. It's a wooden box mod. They call it a half mech mod. I presume just because it's got some wiring through it. That's the inside. As you can see, I've got my purple EFS in there, the 30 amps. And this mod is wired in parallel. So what that means is both batteries they're working together, but they work as one cell. So you're still going to get one cell fully charged. You're still going to get a 4.2 volt battery, but you're going to double the capacity of the battery. So whereas these are 2,100 milliamp hour batteries, I'll get 4,200 milliamps out of it. So I can sub home on this for about 2 days. So it's perfect. I got this from Fast Tech, and it cost me, once the conversion was £20.18, which is fantastic. If from Fast Tech you get the free delivery as well, or they do that e-pack, which I think's, and they guarantee it within 10 or 12 days. I'm not too sure if they charge for that, but there's other places that sell this. Obviously you can go over to Tesla's website, which I'll put a link in the description, but it's www.tesla6.com. This is a dual 18650 box mod, and it's 118mm in height without an atomizer, and 61mm in width at its widest point. The plate on top is 22mm in diameter, so all your 22mm A's are going to sit flush. It has a copper self-adjusting 510 connection, copper positive connections on the battery. It has a nice springy button, fires every time. I've got the tobe sitting on top of this. That's reading at 0.43. It's getting great flavour, great production. I charged these batteries up last night. I've been using them all morning. Was it now? It's about 2 at the moment. And yeah, there's been no drop off at the moment. I do notice a drop off once the batteries are actually dying, and it's quite a severe drop off. But I mean, again, that's usually sort of 3/4 of the way through the second day, and by that point I'm home from work. I'll get another hour or so out of it by that point, and yeah, I'll throw them back on charge. I'll pick up something else and I'll vape away on that. So with the wiring in here, you've got a triple MOSFET, and that helps with your reverse battery protection, and it has like a heat cutout, like and the fuse will just stop until you stop your take off, like your atomizer, stop the current, put it back on, and it will work fine again. And it also only allows this mod to fire down at 0.1 ohms. Lowest I've got is 0.22, and I didn't go any lower than that. That was a 6-wrap dual 22 gauge coil. So yeah, I mean that covers most of the basics. So we'll take it down to the table, take a look at it, and I'll show you what it can do down there. See you down there. So this is how your mod comes presented to you. You've got your Invader 2 logo at the top, your Tesla logo at the bottom, Tesla's website, www.tesla6.com. On the back, you've got, again, Tesla's website, made in China, your 18 plus, all your other little bits, your little scratch and sniff there to make sure it's an authentic product, a little QR code, we'll take it out of the box. The mod comes in this nice little pouch, sort of a almost like a leathery feel. You got again Tesla's logo on the front. You've got a pocket there if you're out and about. Put some juice in there or another atomizer. So look inside here. There you go. You're presented with your mod. There you go. So it's nicely engraved with the Tesla logo there. On the bottom, you've got a little engraving, Invader 2 half mech mod. Your serial number just there. This is 1434. So then on top, we've got like a Fat Daddy Vapes 510. It's a 22mm plate. So again, 22mm devices are going to fit flush. Self-adjusting 510. That's copper plated. On the back, there's your button. It's not very clicky, but it's nice and springy. It's fired every time for me. Never had a problem with it. So on the inside, there you go. There's your magnetic door. 4 magnets just there. There's your opposing magnets. So you've got again Tesla's website. A little. Here's where all your wiring would be. You've got a triple MOSFET in there, and that helps with reverse battery protection. And like it's got a heat cutout, and this also stops it from firing too low. This will only go down to 0.1. The lowest atomizer I've had coiled on there is 0.22, and I didn't go any lower than that just in case. But yeah, I've been enjoying this mod. The wood on it's a fantastic looking little mod. On the side there, that when I first got it, that was a lot smoother around the edges than say the front and the back. I had a couple of little chips and dents in it when I first got it. I don't know if that's going to pick it up. Just in there, there's a when it turned up, there was a chip out of it there. The magnets work great, but I think they're slightly off center because I mean when I throw the door on, there's a gap that sort of follows it round there. I mean it's not push it up and it sort of sits flush, but it doesn't pull itself straight up. There's a lip just there. I mean I can get it with my nail. It's flush this side but not flush that side. But I've seen other people's reviews and they've got flush doors, and there's a couple without flush doors. So it's just one of them things. It's obviously just the way it is. I mean it's mass produced, so I mean it's not everyone's going to be absolutely 100% perfect. My atomizer plate is slightly off as well. Don't know if you can. You can just see that it's slightly up there, and obviously this side it is flush there. I mean you can't really notice it too much. I mean once you've got an atomizer on there, I'll show you now. Yeah, I mean once an atomizer on, I mean that's how much you're actually seeing once an atty's on there, and obviously there's the back of it. It's not much of a problem once an atty's on. I mean there's some cracks in the wood as well, and just across there. Let's wipe that plate. Yeah, just across there. I don't know if the camera's going to get it. There's some cracks in the wood as well. But again, it's not bothering me too much. I can live with it. I mean, this mod only cost me just over £20, and I got it from good old Slow Tech as an authentic. But I mean, it took me about 10 days to turn up. And I mean, it was worth the wait. I've enjoyed using it. I will carry on using it. So yeah, I mean that's what I can show you up close. So that's the Tesla Invader 2. Let's go back up top, talk on it, vape on it, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Sorry guys, need a slurp. So yeah, that was the Tesla Invader 2 up close and personal. As you saw, my one isn't 100% perfect. It's got its faults, but the same as anything, anyone can. This whole vaping thing is, you know, it's down to personal taste. Something that annoys me might not annoy you, vice versa. So yeah, other than like my you know, the plate not sitting completely flush and a few chips out the door or around the edges. Other than that, I'm not really going to complain about it. But again, it cost me £20, and I think I'm getting a great vape for £20. I'd be a lot more annoyed if I spent £120 on a vape, but it came like this. But yeah, it's just one of them things. So on the Fastech website, they do this in 3 variants. You get a brown wood, a red wood, and a black wood. This is the brown, and this is obviously the one I preferred. The red is quite nice. It's like a rosewood. The black, I didn't want the black wood. It's just not for me. So I do like the way this mod feels in your hand. You've got your cutouts there for your fingers. It's nice and dropped on the back for your thumb. Nice and easy to get to the button. It's nice and bulky. You know you've got it with you. I know some people probably wouldn't want to take it out of the house just because of how big it is, but it doesn't bother me. I'll throw it in my pocket and vape away wherever I go with it. The wood on it's nice. It's smoother around the edges, around this part, and in here than it is sort of on the front and on the back of the door. But I've been using it for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's like smoothed down from use. The back's still a little bit rough, but it's going down. Like it hasn't got like a high varnish on it or anything like that. It's only a cheap. Well, I'd say it's cheap. I mean, like I said, this mod cost me it was just over £20 and a bit of change. So you can't expect perfection, but it's for £20. It does fantastic. Again, as you can see, I mean, to get that sort of vape for £20, it's a great budget mod, and especially if you throw the troll that I reviewed on top of it as well, you've got a fantastic sort of sub-ohm cloud chasing setup for £35. Like I said, I've got the tope sitting on here. I got that in I bought that from a guy on UK Vapors forum on Facebook, and that's doing fantastic sitting on top of here. But I really enjoyed the self-adjusting 510. I like the life I'm getting out of the batteries. I like the way that it's all neat on the inside. There's only like one wire leading up that you can see. So yeah, my positives far outweigh my negatives. So again, I got this for £20.18 from fasttech.com. I'll put a link in the description for that. There are other places you can get it, so shop around, check out some more reviews. I'll be back again soon. Until then, let's take a vape to say goodbye. And remember guys, vaping is the way forward. I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.